Hey guys, what's up? This is B-Side Investing. So we're gonna look at DigiHost financials today. So end of year 2020, and the website here, it's kind of outdated with the press release that's way back in 2020. So just gonna ignore the website and let's get to the stock here. So I wanted to give it a couple hours and see how the market is affected with the financial release. It's not looking that good right now because Bitcoin is what is it, like 54k right now. So if we look at the 30-minute chart, we fell from, let's see, so today's the 4th, May the 4th. Let's see, 9:30, so 55, yeah, so about 55.6 all the way down to 54. So we're seeing that effect come in, and yeah, pretty much all the stocks is down right now. So yeah, see, the market is pretty much down. S&P 500 is down 1.2%, and then Dow is down like 0.4%. Yeah, so it's not just the miners. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, before we get started, I am invested in DigiHost. So this is the WealthSimple 100k challenge here. So I have 480 shares at average price of 218. Looks pretty bad now, but a couple of weeks ago it was around 215, 216, something like that. So but if you look at the long-term potential with this, it looks pretty good to me. So with the 3-month chart, we came all the way at a high of about like 550, I want to say 540. So it's definitely there. It's just the current, they had a few private placement, and then the financials, the reaction, maybe it wasn't that great, but Bitcoin price also isn't helping much. So, and this is a really underrated company. Not as underrated as Bitfarms, but it is underrated nonetheless. So yeah, so it's a really good opportunity for me to average down right now, because even if I just buy like $200 of DigiHost here, I'll probably average it down to like 190s, maybe 180s. Yeah, somewhere in there. So really bring it down and get ready for that exponential growth. So anyways, right, so with the financials, so they announced the end of year 2020 audited and the 2021 year-to-date, so end of April kind of update, operations update. So if we go here, 2020 was kind of a challenge for them. So if we look here, 2020, right, so with the reverse takeover transaction with HashChain Technologies and full vertical integration of our operations in February of last year, COVID had a negative impact on the company and resulted in a temporary shutdown of the Bitcoin mining operations and for a portion of the year. So yeah, and the May 2020 Bitcoin halving event also had a negative effect on it. So the company 2020 wise, in the beginning, not looking so hot. So yeah, right. So I want to say 2021 was really good for them so far. It's only been one quarter, so we'll see. So with the update here with 2021, they have approximately $54 million in equity financing. That's really great. I think they're going to use it to get some miners. It's depending on if they have access to even buy those miners. Yeah, because it's really hard to get it because it's hot. It's a hot item, and the price is kind of really high. Because Bitcoin is rising like crazy. So not at the moment, but you know, considering what we were at Q4 2020 to now, it's what, like 2x maybe, from 15 to 20k to now. I want to say 20k to now. So like, yeah, 3x, 2x, yeah, 3x. Sorry, I'm thinking in terms of percentage. 200%. Okay, so they also had their upgrade in listing in the US. So from OTC Pink Sheet to OTC QB. I want to say this was like a couple months ago. This did give them a boost. Yeah, this did. Definitely felt that boost when that news came out. They also increased the potential hash rate capacity to 3 exahash. So this doesn't mean that they have 3 exahash. That just means that with the power plant acquisition, 16 megawatts, that they can install up to 3 exahash. So, but they're nowhere close to it. They're at like 190 petahash. So that's 0.19 exahash. So really not up there yet. So let's see. So they acquired 700. I think that was the recent news. Let's see. So repaid all debt in aggregate amount $3.9 million. So let's see here. Yeah, pretty much their liability just cut in half from 2020. So let's see here. What else we got? So I think this is one of the 4 miners in Canada that have no debt. So Hive, Hut, Bitfarms, and DigiHost now. I'm not sure about the rest, but definitely debts are all paid. Let's see. So 2021. So end of April, they ended up with 309 Bitcoin mined, and that was, let's see. Yeah. So they increased by 105 in 1 quarter. I know it's not a lot, but for their size, it's a good amount. So that's a approximate value of about 17. Well, subject to change with BTC price. So you just want to multiply 309 times whatever the BTC price is right now. So it's 53.6. So yeah. Let's see. So their current inventory of 309 Bitcoin, and DigiHost has the liquidity to allow us to capitalize on opportunity that would significantly expand our Bitcoin mining operations through the acquisition of new miners and the continued growth of DigiHost's hashing capabilities, thereby creating increased value for our shareholders. Okay, so let's get into 2020. So I just said about the COVID effect and the May Bitcoin halving negative impact on the company. So let's look at some of the numbers. So revenue from digital Bitcoin mining, $3.5 million. It's really low because they also had a really low hash rate at the time. So they only started increasing seriously, I want to say, in getting the miners in first quarter of this year. So some of the numbers may not look that impressive, but you want to look at the potential now that they have, and with the hash rate increase and the potential up to 3 exahash, I'd say the company has a really good future outlook. So, and there's no debt in place. So let's see. So comprehensive loss was $3.09 million. So that's probably acquisition of land, power plant. Pretty much cost to mine 1 Bitcoin. It's probably high at the time. So total asset end of December 31st, 2020 was at $16.5 million, and liabilities was at 6.08. Now we know that that's half is probably paid off right now. So let's see. So, and the other half is most likely in loans and yeah, let's see here. And yeah, equity financing. Let's see. So working capital increased during the year to $1.65 million as at December 31st, 2020. So, and mining output newly minted Virgin Digital Bitcoin, 335 Bitcoin. Obviously they sold some, otherwise they would have more than this, more than 309 total. So let's see. So balance sheet at the end of the year was 154, and currently it's at 309. And I have updated the numbers, and right, it looks good. Now with the 3 exahash, they don't have a current timeline of when they're gonna get the miners, so left it blank. So yeah. And approximately value per Bitcoin, right, doubled. I'm gonna say more than, like, yeah, doubled. Let's see. So yeah, pretty much just getting in depth with just a little bit more detailed here. Depreciation of their miners, cost of sale. Took a L in 2020. Operation loss, yeah. So right. So I think that was it for this one. Company financials are looking good now, but in 2020 it was not so hot. So that's in the past, and right now, I think, is that a trade hold? Yeah, it's a trade hold. 16 minutes. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. So there's also market live news right here. A stock slide. Tech shares renew declines as investors eye more earnings. Yeah. So part of the I want to say the red days is because of the earnings. And we have the financials coming out soon for most of the companies. So yeah. Okay, so I think this is it for this one. Currently, let's see. Yeah, I haven't done this in a while, so let's see. Mining profitability and Ethereum profit. It's okay. It's not that bad, but yeah. So XRP is at 1.36 USD. Now this is looking like it's gonna pop off once Ripple, once their lawsuit is over with, because it has been holding them down. So that thing's just ready to pop. Let's see. Yeah. Overall, also the crypto market is also down 5%. Now it's okay. Yeah, it keeps going down right now. So let's see. Binance is down. Okay. Like, I'm gonna say $50-$60. Ripple is down like from 160 to 134. I've been waiting for this sell-off, buyback, buying opportunity. So Solana's down to 42, but it's down to 18. Not as good of opportunity as last weekend. But yeah, so Cardano, yeah, these guys are just coming back. So yeah, so I think that's a really good chance for me to get in now. So that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, so yeah, thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Please always do your research, fact check, and yeah, see you in the next one. Okay, peace.